Well, Joe, another win, another clean sheet, through to round 2. How happy are you and Graham?
Yeah, of course, and the rest of the team and the rest of the staff and the whole club are delighted. Obviously, the key thing in these games is to get through to the next round, irrespective of sometimes performance. And the key was get into the next round, as we said, and we've done it, and we're delighted. And I thought in the end we did it comfortably.
For most of the game, it wasn't a classic, but you needed that second goal, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't a classic. It was a bit of a stodgy game at times, and listen, to be fair to Colchester, they changed their system again, and we took a bit of adjusting to that. But I thought once we came out in the second half, I thought we were really on the front foot and did really well.
And once you then forced them to come out, you played some great stuff in the last 20 minutes. Perhaps could have got a third.
Yeah, probably. Matthew Dolan and maybe one or two other good moments that we probably should have finished off. We've had a free week this week, and we've been able to work on some things that we wanted to get more combination in our game, and we certainly saw that with the second goal. And we could have probably scored a third goal, and we always looked a threat on the counter attack, if you like, going forward. Obviously they had to come out, and it left a few spaces and a few gaps, and gladly we took our opportunities. Momentum
is a big thing in football. Before you came in, this club had momentum going, the wrong kind of momentum. You very much got it now going the other way with 5 unbeaten, the best run of the season.
Yeah, look, I've been here many times as a coach and a manager, and this club is about those type of momentums, and they've had a lot of success recently, and obviously we went through a bit of a sticky patch, but that's no disrespect to anybody. Everyone associated with the club are used to good times here, so we're trying to reignite that. 5 games, I think it's 5 games now, is it? We include the game just before we come in also that we mustn't forget. Has given us an opportunity to keep it going, and as you say, clean sheets are vital. We want to build from a clean sheet, and today's another one. But making chances as well, and good performances as well, and players stepping up and taking responsibility, and that's key.
And I mentioned for Aaron Lewis, because he's someone who's found his way out of the team since he come in. He came on and took his opportunity.
Yeah, look, when we came in, obviously we picked the team at the beginning, and for those players who were probably playing and doing okay, who came out of the team, the manager has a strict way of rewarding system. So if you have the shirt, it's yours to keep, and obviously we see that again today with the same team picked. We didn't want to overly freshen things up or change things around. It's about winning the next game, and today was about winning the next game. He came on, and I thought he showed great composure. It's a great finish for the goal. He also showed a good mentality to defend as well, especially the back post when they tried a few diagonals. So pleased for him, but also pleased for the rest of the team.
And you got another big cup tie on Tuesday. Okay. What kind of shape are you
I don't know.
in for looking into that lesser one?
I have no idea what shape we're in yet. We'll assess that tomorrow, and we'll come in Monday and see what we've got. We've got some players chomping at the bit to get a game. So we'll see where we are on Monday, and if we have to freshen it up, I'm sure those players that will be given the opportunity to take the short, the responsibility to keep it.
And the players, though, will be relishing that trip to a Premier League club, won't they?
Yeah, of course they will. I mean, you've had one or two here in recent times, and we've had some big clubs here in terms of FA Cup games and cup, so it's another big game, another big stadium. It's all part of the evolving history of the club, and we're delighted to be part of it.
And last one from me, back to the FA Cup, the draw on Monday. Home draw, I imagine, is all you'd want.
Yeah, look, we're there. Home draw, anyone here at home is great, because obviously the fans were fantastic today, getting behind the team. Great ovation for at the beginning of the game. It's very important that we keep this momentum going, and if we get a home game, we'll make sure we do our best to try and win it.
Well done today, thank you.
No problem, thank you.
In terms of Leicester, would it be quite nice as a coach to, because they will pose big challenges, won't they, naturally? But is that exciting to have a look at in a way?
Well, the great thing about when you play these top teams is the speed that they play at and the speed at which they move the ball, and that's something that we can use, if you like, to help our game, because we're talking about elite players here that we're going to go play against, and their job is to make sure we compete, be in the game, and we're not going to go there and admire them and stand and watch them. Hopefully, our job is to go there and try and get something from the game, and Graham will be, the gaffer he'll want to go there and win, so we go there and our mentality is to win.
Matt, could you go unchanged again? Is how hard would it be to tell those players to go again with another sort of 3 games a day?
That's their job. They've played Saturday, Tuesday. There's a couple of players playing in the team that have been rested sometimes, and your job is to play. That's what you paid for, and you play until you lose your shirt or something else happens. So listen, that's the way it is. We have a reward system which is, I think, fair, and whichever team you pick, it's their job to go out and win a game.
It's that fear factor as well, isn't it? When you've got a squad of 20, knowing that there are some good players on that bench, you wouldn't want to.
It's vital. It's vital, and we've called on substitutes, and you know, Matty's had to be patient for a moment, and we took it today, and could have had a goal, and it's very important. However we call on, have to do a job. If we won't accept, we will not accept anyone coming off the bench or anyone starting that doesn't give us what we want. So they need to be on it.
Are you enjoying life down here?
Yeah, listen, it's been, like I said before, I've been to this club many times as a player and manager, ex-manager, and it's a club for the people. It's an honest club that has great respect for people who work exceptionally hard, and we knew that coming in is the character and profile of what the gaffer is suits the club, and it's been good. It's been good. Obviously, things are going great at the moment, but we enjoy it, and we enjoy this part of the country, and we enjoy working with the people.
What's that relationship with Graham? What's your relationship like with him?
Good, yeah. We work together at Bristol and obviously Mansfield, and Graham loves football. We just love football, and we love energy. We've been brought up in a environment not too dissimilar to here, where you know you've got to fight to get what you get out of life, and we just like working hard. We just like energy. We like people, and if we're given an opportunity to try and make people better, we try and take it.
You enjoy getting on the grass with the boys?
Yeah, it's great. Graham does a lot of the work, and we work closely with the tactical element, and we bounce off each other, and it's been great working with the staff since I've come down. They've been nothing but honest and helpful, and yeah, we're going well at the moment. Okay, thank you.
James Waite was given man of the match today. How difficult would it have been for you to name a man of the match this afternoon?
I thought he deserved it. I think it was the right decision. I think we've been working really hard with him in training. He's a young player who has so much enthusiasm for the game. His energy is infectious, and he's one player that we've been working hard with, trying to develop his game. And I thought today in the second half especially, I thought he had a real good game. His work rate, his commitment to the cause, and his also his quality, and especially in the second goal, the moment that he walked the ball twice, I think. So delighted for him, and plenty more to come. He's a young lad who should, plenty of confidence and belief in himself. Will be a crowd favourite.
You mentioned about this club's rich history in cup competitions. How excited are you to add yours and Graham's stamp to cup history in this club?
Look, if we get the opportunity to do that, great. Again, it'll depend on the second round, but it's not just cups anymore. It's being promoted back to the league, and listen, you're very close to being in the league above. It's not just about the cups, this club, and never forget that. It's always thereabouts in the league. So we're just honoured to be able to give them a chance to try and make our own history here and see how it goes.
You mentioned about having a free week in training. How close do you think we are until we see a full Graham Coughlin and your Steve Puck County team? Or is that still a long way away?
Well, 4 clean sheets, and I think it's 5 wins on the bounce, 4 wins on the bounce, I think, for us, I believe. I think you've seen it from what we came in from. We're getting honest, hard-working, committed players, trying their very best to win games. So you're starting to see the element of that, and the players are also, the longer we work with them, are starting to see what they know how we work and what we're expecting from them.
And now Leicester on Tuesday, do you see that almost as a free hit?
For who?
Leicester, obviously.
Listen, free hits in football. I think that's one of the. I get the expression, but I think listen, we're playing against the top side with a top manager, world class. We're talking about world class. We're talking about World Cup players here. So don't think free hit is a word that goes together with it. We're going to try go there, and we're going to try and learn from the experience and do the best we can to represent the club as best we can.
Thank you.